obviously it's all coming and building over time, right? And now Chrome now is slowly peeling out cookies, right? So for us, it's a matter of testing and applying a host of different tools and technology to fill back in the needs and keep the fidelity and capability for targeting and effectiveness that we've really relied on to improve the effectiveness of our digital campaigns. So whether it's the Google Sandbox suite of solutions or other partners and leveraging partners that are using publisher data or other forms of second-party data, or trying to scale our own first-party data, all of those are on the table. There's not one solution that we have. And I think we have to prove a handful of different ones. So this year and over the past year, it's been about testing and applying data in more places and using different tools to keep that fidelity and effectiveness in terms of targeting and scaling.
Given that it's been delayed several times, the Chrome move, have you been able to do the testing you like, and have you learned a lot yet?
Well, I don't think that I would say that we haven't been able to do the testing we like. It allowed us to get our house in order a bit, prioritize building our own first-party data and testing the scaling of our own data and applying other data sets too, and finding out what works and what doesn't work. And maybe even revisiting things like contextual targeting in a way that we didn't do in the past either. So mirroring and pairing different data sets to create pools of audiences and scaling them. And also, to be fair, I think that the advent of AI, as it's come in, has become quite a powerful way to solve these solutions that we had to do manually and use human trial and error in the past. Now AI unlocks a lot of it. So I think the technology has gotten to a place that we feel confident that we'll have a couple of different approaches going forward that maybe fill this gap, right? So I think the delay allowed for the tech to actually build and for us to get our feet and our house in order.
That's interesting. There's been a lot of worry that if we don't replace the cookie, we're going to have to get by with probabilistic, less knowledge. But maybe AI actually helps make that better than we expected. Is that something you've seen?
It's all early days, right? So, and AI is evolving as we're testing it in many ways. And from a media buying perspective, that we do believe that there's evidence to suggest that it's definitely improving things for us, right? In many different ways. The ability to scale audiences in an automated way with just limited data samples, AI can run pretty quick and can learn very fast in a way that we were not able to do before.
One of the things that keeps coming up is that this deprecation hits every aspect of a marketing organization, which makes it kind of hard to figure out who's in charge. Is it hard to make decisions about this stuff, or how have you approached that? Who owns that project?
Yeah, that's a great question, because there's the media team, which I'm a part of and sit in across Mars, but there's a data team, there's the creative teams, and all of those use audience data, and all of those teams rely, I guess, on many things that are based on cookies. So as much as media is at the pinpoint of where the cookie hits, the data that's related to that is much more vast. And sometimes as a media person, we forget that. We have to ensure that we're all collaborative and working together on that. And a big company like Mars, it's not always something we have to, I like to say the most important thing about being better in the digital space is collaboration and integration, right? We have to tear down silos and bring people closer together. And that's for everything about marketing. It's all those 1 + 1 + 1s that the different teams bring together that actually become, instead of just arithmetic, to become multipliers, right? And I think that's how you make marketing work better. So it's not even about cookie deprecation. Us bringing the data team and media team closer, the creative teams closer to integrate and work more effectively, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and speaking of beyond just cookie deprecation, is there one privacy imperative that you're really looking to address right now?
The truth is, for us, we want to be seen as privacy compliant. We do believe that privacy is imperative for our customers, and we don't have an issue with any of the legislation about it, to be quite frank. So our point is simply use data that is privacy compliant, and that the imperative there is to build it and prove it and scale it.